Yo, welcome back to Gem Men Collectibles. We're here with an every Thor Omnibus release so far video. This one was highly requested, so we could go ahead and just jump right into it. As you may or may not know, Thor is not an original character to Marvel. He's borrowed from like Greek mythology, so actually DC has their own versions of Thor, Loki, Odin, and all that as well. But I would argue that Marvel's is the most popular. We're going to start with Volume 1, which is Thor, Volume 1 by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. It covers Thor's first appearance, Loki's first appearance, with Journey into Mystery 83 through 120, and Annual number 1. You got the classic Gem 83 cover. Here's the spine and the cover gallery. The Mighty Thor Omnibus. So this is a whale of a book, man. I had a little bit of a hard time tracking this one down. Same with Silver Surfer Volume 1. There's some cover art there by Jack Kirby. There goes his first appearance right there. Loki is in 85. Nice big panels for a Silver Age book. I guess it's more of like the splash page for part 2. Here goes Loki's first appearance. Is it? Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. A lot of text. You might only be able to read a few issues a day on this thing. That's the World Tree right there. You know, I'm surprised they didn't do any kind of reprints with Ragnarok coming out, or when it was coming out. That kind of leads me to believe, will they even do reprints on this? All right, well, that's Volume 1. Then we have Volume 2. This covers Journey into Mystery 120 through 125, and then it was renamed The Mighty Thor 126 through 152, and Annual number 2. I didn't mention in my Captain America video, but that's the same thing that happened with Captain America. That's why his run started at issue 100. So this is more the newer kind of hardcover. Doesn't have that silver glossiness. I don't know if I stretched this out or not. I would think I did if I opened it up, but don't want it looking like that Daredevil Frank Miller book. So the art gets a little bit better. I mean, just more refined, I would say. Oh, that's the first appearance of the Destroyer from the first movie. Here's Thor battling some regular monsters. I'm not really familiar with the first appearance of like Hela or Valkyrie or the Warriors 3 and all that shit. So forgive me for not highlighting that. Some pretty cool Thor stuff. Volume 3. This cover, that Thor, I used to actually have a Fathead sticker on one of my older man caves before I moved to this house. So I always remember that one. Anyone watching that follows me on Instagram who has been following me for a minute will remember that old man cave. So here's the cover. This collects the Mighty Thor 153 through 194. This is volume 3 by Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, John Buscema. This is the cover gallery. Now, the more recent ones, they started curving these spines a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. And I don't know if that's supposed to help with the binding. The Alpha Flight one is really curved. Damn, that's some dope art. Let's save that so I can show you guys. I'm done stretching this thing out. So the art is really cool, man. It gets cosmic. I mean, it was a little cosmic in the other ones because they had the 9 realms, they had the Bifrost or the Rainbow Bridge. Stuff looks really cool, man. It makes me want to read it. That's what's cool about me doing these videos too, because something that I maybe wouldn't have really considered reading right away, I'm flipping through it. Look at this blue Galactus. I'm flipping through it and I'm thinking, damn, man, that shit looks pretty tight. See, the panels get bigger. The text gets a little less. Got a letters page. That's pretty cool stuff to read. What people were writing in back in the day. Back in the day. So cool stuff, man. Thor with Dr. Doom. Cool. Next up, we have a book that used to be a whale, and it was reprinted, which is good. Other collectors are able to get their hands on it. And it also was one of the biggest, thickest omnibus. Not the biggest one. I think Jack Kirby's Fourth World is probably bigger. Maybe The Invisibles by Grant Morrison. But this is Thor by Walter Simonson. This is the variant cover, which I actually liked a lot better. Here's the spine. Here's the cover gallery. I would say this is the most notable, besides him having a big, long, epic run, but it's the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. This collects Thor 337 through 355, then 357 to 369, and Balder the Brave 1 through 4. I'm sorry, 371 through 380. Oh, did I say also 371 through 382? So this is the first printing. I wonder if the second printing has the silver or if it has that newer, you know, where it's the colors printed. I'll stretch this thing out just because. I think this starts with the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Here goes the Frog Thor. Yeah. So interesting, they did the covers, like the Virgin covers, without any text on them. That Beta Ray Bill saga was what? 3 issues, right? Pretty cool. Is that the first time somebody else was worthy of the hammer? I think so. You guys will let me know. Let me know, was Beta Ray Bill the first person besides Thor who was able to hold the hammer? Looks like there goes Suitor from Ragnarok. Surtur, my bad. Is it the second suitor? I don't like to be called suitor number 2. Sounds like a bathroom code. All right. So this, you know, is it's not a quick read by any means. Lots of text, a lot of issues. But it's a classic run. Oh, here you go. Here he goes with Cyclops, looking like X Factor Cyclops. All right. So that's interesting. So volume 3 of the Mighty Thor had art by John Buscema, and then this one has Walter Simonson and Sal Buscema. All right. Now we have a smaller run, Thor by Straczynski, Kopel, and Djurjevic. Here goes Thor, collects Thor 1 through 2, and 601 through 603, Giant Size Finale, and Fantastic Four 536 through 537. Here's your cover. The cover gallery on the back. Old school Marvel Omnibus hardcover. This one was like a little bit of a mini whale, but it's just hard to find, but you can still get it for a decent price. Damn, look at Doom trying to lift the hammer. You ain't worthy, son. This I haven't read, man, but it looks good. It's more modernized. Actually, so I should have put this last, because this one can't, chronologically, this is the most recent one. I really hope they make a Thor by, what is it, by Jason Aaron, who had the whole God Bomb with the God Killer arc with the 3 Thors. I like that run. Yeah, this looks like a quick read. Look, there's not even any text on this whole page. I like that. Mix it up a little bit, you know? Wow, this art in this book looks really good. Damn. It's really good. It's good. This looks like, yeah, and that's Dakin. This looks like Norman Osborn's Avengers. Dakin, that's probably Norman Osborn as Iron Man. What is that, Dark Avengers? Because I know that's Dark Wolverine. So when is this run from? Why do I want to say 2008? Yeah, 2006, 2007, 2008. J. Michael Straczynski. Looks good, man. I kind of want to read that now. So like I said, I should have probably highlighted this one last, because the Thor Heroes Reborn is straight up 90s. Dan Jurgens, John Romita Jr. This is your cover. Spine. They had to throw it off with a white spine, right? Cover gallery. This is 90s, so you have wraparound covers. Friggin', I'm sure. Well, I'm surprised there's no hologram or foil covers. Which I can't lie, I am a fan of. Get a better look now that that paper's off. Or that cellophane. So you get the same cover, just wrap around. You know what we got to do first. The art's looking pretty cool. Here's some 90s. It looks like they try to, well, they were inspired a little bit by Jack Kirby on that one with those Kirby dots in the back. And take a look at the wraparound cover. Boom. Huh, that's actually the same panel from the wraparound cover. What are the odds that I flip to that? So this is the most recent release from Thor. I'm not sure what's on the horizon for Thor, if there's anything solicited or not. Nothing that I'm really aware of. Some Celestials. Spidey. I wonder what was going through with Spidey at this time. He was married to MJ, I could see that. There's some Juggernaut, Iron Man, Spider-Man. Cool, man. Oh, look at that, Thanos. Thor vs. Thanos. Cool stuff, man. Looks good, man. Did I say what this covers? I think I did, right? I did not. So from the 1998 series, it collects Thor 1 through 35 and Rough Cut Silver Surfer / Thor Annual 98. Also has Thor Annual 99 and 2000, Peter Parker Spider-Man 2 and 11, Iron Man 2, Juggernaut the 8th Day, and material from Iron Man 21. Yeah, man. So that's all the Thor Omnibus that have been released so far. We got 6 of them. Not sure if anything has been solicited. I'd like that Jason Aaron run. That would be very nice. But that'll be it for this video here. I'm thinking next time we'll do Superman. He doesn't really have that much. I think he's got 4 Golden Age and Death of Superman plus 2 Absolutes. But we'll do Superman, we'll do Iron Man, we'll do Hulk, we'll get to everyone. But thanks for checking it out, y'all. Catch you next time on Gem In Collectibles. Peace.